Hello, hello. Okay. So, uh, welcome back. It's been we've had 3 days without me. That ends now. Sorry, I'm being stupid this morning. We are working on the Daemonette again. What's a Daemonette? Is it girls? Um, ish. So Daemonettes are from the Warhammer series. They're one of the main types of oh, thank you for the sub, Tracy. Um so Daemonettes are mortals that have been warped, if I'm not mistaken, into being servants of the chaos god Slanesh, and they're generally kind of feminine, but they have a tendency to have both male and female secondary traits. But they have a tendency to look more feminine, at least in the artwork that's produced. Let me find a picture of one right quick. Uh, Daemonette. And I'm doing this off screen at first because some of these artworks are they'll push what's allowed for Twitch, methinks. Um, Basically, they're the like seduction and uh pleasures style monsters from 40k, and was it Sigmar or whatever the fantasy version is, or non 40k. Uh, let's see, one that doesn't have its ditties out would be nice. This one ought to do. Open link, new tab. Okay. Oops, that was the wrong thing. So they're like this, or they got these big claws and stuff. It's too late, mother. I've seen everything. You didn't see everything. You only saw the right side of that window, which should be fine. uh, it's too late, mother. I have seen everything. Uh, but yeah. So they're it would be incorrect, I think, to call them androgynous. They do have a tendency, at least in the artwork, for most of them to appear at least mostly female, but they also tend to be divided down the middle and have male traits on one side and female traits on another. But like Slanesh is generally considered male, and some of the specialty demons that are under his control are more male looking. So it's just a little weird. But then again, I think all the demons are kind of weird from 40 or from Warhammer. I've already done the Blood Brood. I've done that ancestry as a commission, uh which are the you know, Blood for the blood gods, skulls for the skull throne. People. They are the demons of corn. We are working on putting the Daemonette into Foundry, and should should it be called for, making minor alterations to what we already have written. And that where were we at? We were at level 5, I think. Did I ever finish Amoral Interference? Pity Damie. And it was toggleable. Yeah, okay, cool. So I did finish that one. So we are into the level 5 feats. Our next feat is Blessed Arms, which is going to give us extra arms. You get an additional after looking at some other stuff. I'm going to upgrade this to pair of arms instead of just one additional arm. I'm not going to make you spend all your feats just to get up to 6 arms. An additional pair of arms, maybe tipped with a hand or pincer, otherwise functions in session and touched by Slinner. Okay. I'm in the wrong thing. Okay, so feet and features is Blessed Arms. Excuse me. Systems 2E icons default feats. You gotta rebuild the rhythm of doing this. An ancestry feat. Okay. And having done similar work on another feat earlier, I don't need to do anything special with this one, so that should be it. Oh, I gotta add Daemonette. There we go. Deflecting pincers is next. That bad. There we go. 5 deflecting pincers gives you the parry trait on your pincers. And if you're a ripper, it lets you treat your pincer as a shield. Mm. Rules. That's it. Let's see. Perry. Okay. So we just do this. Daemonette effects plus effect. Uh, effect collecting sensors. Mm, Probably gonna go with the like sort of rock fist thing at the top. But yeah, we'll just go with the rock fist thing at the top. Rules. Flat modifier. AC. Value 1. What just happened? Circumstance. Effect. Deflecting pincers. Ripper. Effect. Oh, I should do that. Rounds. Start of turn. Okay. Ripper. Has AC primitive of 2. I don't know why every time I fill in that field, the whole thing seems to restart. That is unusual and disconcerting. um, Food, clothes. Okay, so there's deflecting pincers. Press F5 here and refresh. Now we're going to work on form adaptation. Ancestry, Daemonette. 5. Alright, yep. Form adaptation. Cast. Illusory disguise. At 9th level, you can instead choose to cast humanoid form. And if you're furtive Daemonette, you can also change what you look like with your change shape. Seductive Magics is next. Seductive Magics. Say feet. Daemonette. 5. Ancestry feet. Magics. You can cast Charm. Coerce or make an impression against the target of your charm. Past hour, they suffer -1 status penalty. Their will save. So not only you get a spell, but you get a little ribbon with it, which is my preferred way to design. I like to make things more unique than just, oh, you get a spell. Cast it. I like to put a little something on there to make it more unique to the ancestry. Now we have Soporific Musk. 5. Daemonette. Action, 1 action. Uh, that is our level 5 feats. To level 9. Deadly Dance. Action. 2 actions. This should probably have a flourish. Yeah. Additional. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. D6. Persistent. Persistent bleed. Was it? There's like a way you have to type this that I cannot recall off the top of my head. Maybe did I do it? Poop. Ah, okay. Hold on, my cat's just knocked something over. Okay, it was just an empty box. Uh, um, Okay. Let's see. 9 roll links. Okay. Okay. Check, check. Ah, pointy brackets. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now on to the next one. Furious focus. This is just all hands on deck, basically. Whoa. Not whoa. You. There we go. You have at least 2 pairs of hands. And it lets you, for a little while, have access to more than one set of hands. Oh, a stretch. Hello, Deathy. How's it going? Posture check. Stretch. Hey, 3. I'm doing the stretch right now. Ugh. All right, and I've sat up better. And a drink. How you doing, Deathy? Boom. All right, putting in what's next? Seeker's Steed. Not bad. Watching Roll for Combat talk about the D&D Direct. I've heard there's a lot of shit going down, but I don't play 5e, so I don't have to worry about it so much. Create new item. I know they've done a fucky wucky and backpedaled a little bit. I only do it for charity. Oh, I play 5th edition. That's a good enough reason to do it. And like for good reasons. I wouldn't be opposed to playing 5e. It's just not my system of preference by any means. Like I don't like the game mechanically, but like any game, playing it with friends or playing it for a good reason would be absolutely fine. It's just not my jam, you know? I find it mechanically unsatisfying, is the best way to put it, I think. Like, I dislike it as a game, not as an experience, if that makes sense. It's usually for Children's Hospital. That's fair. They do a lot of charities. Um, in Marvelous Mount. Up. Yeah, like I found out relatively early on in my TTRPGing that I wasn't a fan of 5e. I used to be much more of an asshole about it. Uh, like I would actively shit on it, but I don't do that anymore. I prefer to let people play, to enjoy things they like generally, because I mean I like a thing. I don't want people shitting on the thing I like. Tempting film. Nine. Cast and roll. My friend was trying to win a WizKids dragon head mount. Oh, that's the big red dragon for the wall, right? They're so expensive. They're really cool. Like, oh, they have more than just red dragon. It was blue or black. Yeah, I thought they only had the red ones. Yeah, those are cool. They'd be really neat to have. Uh, for one of our anniversaries, I'd gotten Tracy a little Tiamat, um, like a little shelf Tiamat. It's not the big one that's like 200 or whatever dollars. It was just a small one, but I like them. I like little figurines and stuff. They're just expensive. But the silent auction got to the price for a new one. Yeah. And I presume that was also for charity. Yeah. Yeah, then like I'm like at that point it's like I'm sorry for your friend, but like that's just a charity winning right there, and that's a good thing. Um all right. On to level 13 feet. Sensei Hunter. He didn't win the wife of one of the people kind of stole it. Like they actually stole the head, or like they um put in like more money. He rode in a bed just before the end when they were all still busy. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of shitty. But uh, like I said, if the price got to or above the market price for whatever it was being bid on, the charity is winning. The charity itself is winning at least. Uh, even though somebody's being a dickbag about getting the thing. That was a lot of items. Oh, like one person went in and got a lot of items. That's fucking screwed up, man. No. Custom instances are such eat your and or sprint feet. Heard a weird sound. Uh, I've only ever won. Uh, I've never won a bid war on anything, but I've only ever won like one lottery system thing. I think lotteries raffle. Raffle's the right word. And I got a small warhammer out of it, a war pick sort of thing. Which I still have around. Uh, it's ostensibly for home defense, but I mostly use it to break up things that are made of wood. uh, like if they need breaking down, I've used it to break up furniture and pallets and stuff like that. Bill's Sepper. Congrats, you are on the wall blown up. I'm on the wall blown up? Like, blown up like a picture or blown up like splat? I'm confused. My brain is also shit lately, so forgive my confusion. I have a projector. Oh, okay, so I am blown up like a picture. Hello. I hope everything is working and looks nice. uh, I think the dragon is working. I can uh I can also just go full screen if that's better. But I like to have the chat on screen because if anybody watches back the VOD, it helps if they can see who I'm talking to. Because sometimes I go off on tangents for long periods of time, and only having half the conversation is weird or inconvenient, at least. Will Supper should be mental. Yeah. Oops. Um. Just poison. Tiny bits of digitization on your model and token rings, but it's not super bad. That's probably um my kbps compression or my because I have it relatively low, and anything that moves creates bit crunch. Uh, but like my computer is not the greatest, so it kind of craps itself if I go overboard on the bit rate. Like I'd love to have it set to like 4,000 or something. It just does not like that very much. Um, what was I thinking of? But it beat trying to watch on my phone. Yeah, it can. Especially if you want to have a chance at reading anything. Uh, compendium browser, heats, traits. Uh, okay, they got changed. What are they called now? I I can't remember what they renamed. Gripply 2. Hold on, I have to go watch it or look it up. Uh, I can't remember. Trip key. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Is this one, I think? Uh, new element. Persistent. Category is not persistent. It's damage. Type is mental. Sylvester, stop that. Sorry, cat was. Who made this? Doesn't seem like Sinclair. I made it. I've doing this as a commission. For someone. Uh, yeah. This person's commissioned me a few times. All four of these ancestries over here are commissions I've done for them. Let's see. I need per weapon damage die rule element 2e. Oh, foundry. I have to add foundry. Okay, so this isn't as easy as I'd hoped, apparently. Uh, let's guide. One of my players asked why we can't use Starfinder 2e for Starfinder AP. But why can't you use Starfinder 2e for a Starfinder AP? You just convert it. Like, I get it. It's more work. But like, wanting to 2e conversions aren't that crazily difficult overall. Generally speaking, the main thing to keep in mind is just what is the expected level that you are at this point, and then you start converting. And you build around the expected level as opposed to the raw spread of shit that's in the original. But if they're talking about, well, let's just play it as is with the Starfinder 2e rules, I see how that's an issue. I'm not that good in Starfinder 2e still playtest. I mean, that's fair. I'd say it's still fine to have fun. Like, you don't have to. Well, I guess they want a whole AP, so yeah, that might be a bit much. Uh, but one of my favorite Pathfinder 2e podcasts actually started in the playtest and did a custom adventure. Like, I think the main things so far to keep in mind about Starfinder's differences from Pathfinder in the 2e space is that the weapons run very differently. And there's a focus on more range and like the technology traits. Like how like old school, like, oh, I pick up a steel longsword is not nearly as effective as I like the other excuse me, other weapons and items and stuff. I do think that the Starfinder 2e playtest is going to be a lot more recognizable to its final version than the PF2e playtest was, since they're basing 2e on, well, I can't say it that way, since they're basing SF2e on PF2e. So there's already a lot of legwork done, and it's mostly down to the details. My friend and I are planning a campaign that's PF2e and Starfinder 2e combo that's like Stargate-ish. See, that's cool. Like, I've put some Starfinder 2e stuff in my home PF2e game with my wife as well. Not a whole lot, but a little. And I've been using the multi-arm stuff from the playtest in the development of feats and stuff and whatnot because I really like multi-armed character and in 1E us Kasatha were like my favorite. I want to see what they will do for starships. Yeah, I think everybody's waiting on that. Um, sort of. In the meantime, if you want to have sort of a less finicky way to handle like large vehicles like ships and stuff, check out Tabletop Obscura. They've been doing a pirate based Pathfinder 2e thing in which they have a custom system for handling like ships and boats and stuff. And that might suit you pretty well in the meantime. You just go, okay, but it's starships with it. Uh, excuse me. Ugh. With dexterity. Ancestry feat. Mastery. Oh, this shouldn't have this prerequisite. Uh, form, mastery, abilities, a feat. Boop, boop. Level 17. As form adaptation. As a prerequisite. Usual features. 2 additional limbs and possibly having your limbs beam. Okay. Okay. And the last feat. Whispers of Temptation. Subconscious suggestion. Once per day. In the duration of your suggestion, they are friendly toward you as if charmed. If you carry such a suggestion that okay. Okay. I just gotta go through and make sure that all the little things are right. Okay. Check the actual Daemonette, and we did not put in the main shtick here. Okay. So I think that is it for the Daemonette. I think that's everything done. Uh, so I'm going to save as module ID Daemonette 1.0. Ancestry version 1.0. Generate module. Maybe put that somewhere. I'm not going to lose it immediately. da 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 na 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 na. Okay, so that's that done for now. I've still got about an hour left to my my usual time, so I'm going to work on some token borders for the border project. Let's see here. I need to change my dinghy, my category to art. Uh, Working on the border project. Update the stream info. And then try not to crash. Okay. Uh, let's see. I need to make sure I go and change the performance. Fix to 2 threads. We'll use 128 tiling. That should be okie dokie. All right. So let's see if it'll handle being in rendered mode without killing my FPS. It looks like still getting 30 FPS. It just walks up a little bit slowly, but that's fine. It's actually not that different than normal. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move this to a new collection. Done. Because this one is done. And we're going to turn done off. All right. So you'll probably notice that I have here a familiar token for anybody using Foundry. The reason for this is just so that I can space it appropriately, basically. I actually want to see, let's do a torus and actually get dimensions off this thing. So that do exterior one. All right, so we're at like 0.8. Okay, so that's not too surprising, I guess. Minor segment 6. Or actually, let's do 8 minor segments. And then do 64, just so that it stays kind of smooth. All right. Shade smooth. Whole thing. That one, that one at least. Oops, I'm holding the wrong buttons. Mark sharp. And freeze. So now we've got ourselves a basic ring. Now we can modify. Select this one. Oh, I want the median point here. A bit of a concave surface. Bevel this. Alt E to go in by normals. Scale. I want to be able to see that just a little. New emission 1. $50. Change its color. Duplicate that. We're going to separate it. We're going to select all. Hit extrude along normals. Do like this. but we're going to create a new shader there. We're going to create a new empty. Oh, we have to be out of that. New sphere empty. All right. So then back to here. Turn alpha into a gradient texture that is spherical and is based off of an object, which will be the empty. Do quadratic sphere. Do volume. Yeah, we don't need the surface at all. We're going to do principled volume, or actually just emission. Emission. Multiply 50, 500. Alt N. Recalculate outside. Start. Okay. There's our start. So now let's do a ramp, color ramp. $2,000 perhaps. Add another one here that is completely black, but we're going to change this to ease. Or not ease, B-spline. Yeah, there we go. Also, um, then this goes into an arctan 2 with noise. There we go. Subtract 0.01, multiply 50, that's 9, 9, log. Smooth max. Bum, bum. kind of do like a nuclear reactor glow sort of jam. It's not coming out as nuanced as I'd like. Uh, yeah, all around. Okay, that's looking better. Positing. Actually, image, glare, ramp, be gone, bot. Um, uh, mix. Put that into the factor. Put the original alpha there. Alpha there. All right. So image. This. The reason I'm doing this is because like it'll show up in the renderer, like things like volume and glow and stuff, but they don't show up in the image sometimes. So I am doing this to make sure that the actual glow shows up. That is too faint, but also I think my glare is probably too faint as well. Also, I had a streaks on fog glow. Thresholds 0.5 on Save as. That's better, but not good. 0.1. Save as. Okay, that's coming out better. Not perfect yet, but better. I think we're in the right range. Get some more easing, maybe. Here, what we need to do is raise the threshold to 2, I think. And then amp the crap out of the actual light. Save that. Mm. Now it just doesn't look good. Oop. Gonna adjust using photographer exposure. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. Let's see if it actually comes out good. I actually think I need to down tune the glare a little bit. 1.008. Save as. It's still clipping a little bit. Let's oops, wrong button. Let's do this. Let's pull back the surface just a little bit. I just realized that for whatever reason my music was muted. So this has probably been a rather bland to listen to stream for the rest of you. Sorry. Okay. Now let's give that a save. And have ourselves a look. Is it still going off top edge? It is just a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna take that up to 1. I didn't need to re-render it. Dang it. Sometimes I forget that I don't have to re-render after compositing. Or after changing compositor stuff. I just need to give it a second. I think I can clean the rest up and go. So, save, close, GIMP, open, give it a minute to do its thing. new layer. I can see, and I'm going to do colors, levels, alpha. Just drawing in that outer edge, basically. Just a bit. And now we ought to be good. And there's number 36. I'm gonna call stream about there, and we'll go ahead and get that posted up. I will see you all later. Bye bye.